Hello, good morning. It's so good to see you again. We're in beautiful Thousand Oaks today. I had a slight change of plans in my schedule, which led me up here for the weekend. So I decided to go thrifting. And I found some really good stuff already. I want to show you everything we got, so let's get into it together. My favorite place to thrift is always in the suburbs because I find a lot more vintage at great prices. Goodwill is usually my least favorite place to go, but it's kind of all we have to work with today is Goodwill and Salvation Army. So we're gonna do it and see what we can get. Let's go. I got myself the most insanely delicious Turkish coffee. I've never had Turkish coffee before, but holy cow, if you have it in your area available, please go get it. In my jacked up caffeinated frenzy, I saw this plaid blazer the moment I walked in, and the colors brought joy to my heart. They reminded me of one of my absolute favorite thrift finds ever. This 1980s dress that I actually wore to Fashion Week last year. She's a beauty, but I don't need the blazer, so we're leaving her behind. Next up is this darling periwinkle blue and white cardigan. It reminds me of this Yellow the Label athleisure set that I saw on Instagram probably 6 months ago. I haven't been able to stop thinking about it since. I probably should just buy it since I've been thinking about it for so long, but beautiful, so cute. This vintage camel jacket was so stunning in person. Those buttons are gorgeous. It looks so rich and luxurious, but it did have a couple of little holes, and I already have a camel coat, so I really didn't need it, leaving it behind, but the price is perfect. I hope somebody found this and gave it a good home. I love the structure of this top, but I'm just not a neutrals girly, so I decided to leave it behind for one who is. Just love the way it cinches in on the waist. Ultimately didn't go for it, but I think it's a beautiful piece. I'm a sucker for beading, especially vintage beading. For a bride-to-be, this would be such a chic little outfit for wearing over a little slip dress. Not for me, but super cute. I loved the way this little suede shirt felt. I think the style wasn't quite for me, but I really love the pattern, love the color, and the feel was so nice. Saw the broken heart motif on the sleeves of this thing from a mile away and ran over. So freaking cute. I know it's a little cheesy Forever 21-y, but something about this strikes a chord in my heart that I love. I don't know why anybody would buy any button-up anywhere other than the thrift store. There are so many there all the time. I found this beautiful little white satin button-up top, but I realized I definitely go for things that I already love and have in my closet because this is what's sitting in my closet right now. Can you spot the difference? Because I barely can. You really find the darndest things at the thrift store. I thought this was a cute little yellow bag, and then I flipped it around and looked at the back. Central Chinese Alliance for Ping Pong Diplomatic Relations. I didn't realize we needed diplomatic relations for ping pong, but now I know. This bag just screamed Polly Pocket. I love a Polly Pocket purse. I'm a sucker for the little Whittingham Davis chainmail purses that were huge in the 70s. Sometimes they can go for a lot of money. I love this, but I'm just really not a neutrals girl, so I ended up not taking it home. Loved the colors on the scarf, but hated the price. Goodwill, what the heck are you doing? Started digging through the dresses to see what I could find, and came across this really beautiful wiggle dress, kind of a 1950s, 60s inspired silhouette. I absolutely love that color. Look how freaking excited I am. So happy that I found this little thing. Okay, I think I want to cut this into a mini. It would be so cute. Now that I'm home, I don't know if I would listen to her. I don't think she knows what she's talking about, but this thing is a cutie, and I definitely did take her home. Historically, I've been a big pastel girly, but I feel like jewel tones have really done something to me lately. I did play a game of Thrift or Pass on Instagram, and everybody told me to pass on that dress, which I think is crazy. I absolutely took it home, and I've already altered it. I would love to show you how I style it because it came together so beautifully. Wow, this is gorgeous. I also took home that purple dress, but I am kind of sad because I didn't look at the label, and usually when things say dry clean only, I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever, and I have no problem just throwing it in the wash and then hanging it to dry. It was a little bit of a problem. I somehow removed all of the pleats, so now I gotta figure out how to get those back. Anyways, that's a problem for future me. Right now we're focusing on all these cute little goodies that we're finding in the thrift store still. This caught my eye simply because I have been craving some kind of quilted house coat. More vintage vibes than this, but this is exactly what I'm looking for. This whole thing I love and I want it. I was obsessed with these Mary Janes, but then I remembered I thrifted my own pair of Mary Janes, so I don't need those. Unfortunately, I'm hoofing it and taking the bus around today, so I do not have it in me to carry around massive pots, but these are so stinking cute. This might give some light grainy at church vibes, but I also think it'd be really great for some self-portraits featuring a lipstick company that I'm working with, so potentially there's something there. This white hat I love, but there were some stains on it and it was just too expensive. I went to go bring everything into a corner with a mirror on it because they don't have dressing rooms anymore, and this gorgeous vintage dress was just shoved in the corner, so immediately put that in my pile of things to try on. I love the idea of this cardigan, but ultimately I just don't think it fits on me. It's almost cute, I just can't tell. I don't like it because of what's underneath it. Soft. Love the pattern, I love the color. I don't know if I want to pay $8 for it. We already knew this was a yes. Look at how freaking cute. I'm so excited. Also, very excited to try on this dress. I felt like it fit a little bit weird over my clothes, but let me tell you, when I took it home, it fit beautifully. I loved this on my hair, but I can't tell if it's fitting weird over the clothes or if it would fit weird in general. Definitely on the side too tight. But it's so cute. I love this part. It's very flattering, but I just don't know what the rest is. $8. It's cute, but it's not incredible. It's cute though. Not to spoil it for you, but I definitely got this, and I am so excited to show you what I ended up doing this. I'll have to do a separate video where I style everything, but I altered it, and let me just say, it is perfect now. It is everything I could have ever wanted. Here it is flat on the body. If I got this, I would definitely turn it into a little mini. Let me do this right. It's hard to tell with the green leggings underneath, but I feel like this could be a really cute casual dress for summer with little chop chop. I think it's a yes. It's $8. I like it. I'm so sorry for whispering. There's like 12 people standing directly behind the camera as I'm doing all of this, so I was a little uncomfortable and just trying to be quiet. I love an 80s to 40s little number, but I think if I got this, I would definitely chop it and turn it into a micro mini. I like the low waist. I feel like the details get kind of lost in the dark here. But it's so pretty. I'm still so heartbroken to ruin all those pleats, but we're just gonna deal with it later. I think this little vintage orange creamsicle dress is so stinking cute. I'm gonna alter it a little bit underneath the armpits just to make it a little bit tighter to my chest, but I think she's perfect. Hopped on a bus and went on to another store and right away found the cutest little tennis skirt. I am always looking for tennis skirts. I think they go with everything. And then headed over onto the shoes only to find something I've never seen before. Who's gonna tell me that Crocs made heels? And why do I kind of like them? Remember how I said I'm always drawn to things that I already own? Yeah, I have these loafers and they're on my Poshmark right now because I never wear them, but here I am gravitating towards them at the thrift. I love this. I hated the price. I feel like I wanted to pay $3.99 for that. Maybe that's being selfish, but that's just how I feel. This would be such a perfect little dress for a rehearsal dinner or any bridal activity. I don't know what they all are, but very cute. And how fun is this print on this I Love Lucy apron? It's from the chocolate episode. Look at the little faces. I love it. I'm really a sucker for gingham, and this dress was super cute, but a little too short and a little too tight, so I ended up not taking it with me, and the price is, again, just a little bit higher than what I would want to spend on some Urban Outfitter. Gorgeous pastel scarf, absolutely get in my cart, no questions. I was so excited when I found this tank top. Stop. This is so freaking cute. Love that. Unfortunately, it just fit kind of funky on me and I couldn't justify it, so it didn't come home with me. Did love this vintage little suit piece, but didn't take it home. Sweater is gorgeous and kind of reminds me of another sweater I have at home, of course, but it was a little too scratchy and I just don't wear red like this often, so I didn't end up taking it. I did get both this hat and this visor, but I left this scarf behind, and that is kind of it for today. Let me know if you guys want to see a try on haul and how I style everything. I'll see you next time. Bye.